Hello, I'm Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin. It is an honor to be here at the 13th Annual Capitol Link New York Maritime Forum. As the former chair of the Budget and Revenue Committee in the New York State Senate, I have been a close observer of New York's long-term economic health for quite some time. I'm grateful for this opportunity to spend some time with you considering our shared financial future. The COVID-19 pandemic has placed our economy under such significant strain that every industry has felt its economic impact. Many communities have stories of what it was like when they went to visit a local shop or clothing store and they found empty shelves. People who had never thought about supply chains or global shipping before began to think about these important topics for the first time during those first scary months of COVID-19. However, despite this stress, the hard-working people at ports across the world and the Port of New York in particular kept our city and state running. So I want to start by thanking the hard-working people of the maritime industry. Keeping goods moving was indeed essential work, and we are very grateful. Governor Hochul and I know that New York could not have remained open or recovered without the important work of the people at this conference. And because the port is a major gateway to America, which handles a huge volume of import-export cargo, you did more than keep New York open, you also kept the United States of America open. As we look forward to our continued recovery, we have to acknowledge the unique challenges and opportunities that we are facing. While there are many large ports around the world, no other port is also in the financial capital of the world. In addition to our unsurpassed financial services industry, New York City lays claim to world-leading legal and insurance services, a robust, respected, and effective arbitration system, and brokers dealing in just about every relevant discipline. This is why the majority of shipping companies from all over the world already raise debt or equity capital right here in New York, and that the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ boast the largest number of listed shipping, logistics, and energy companies. This activity has made it possible for New York to boast one of the world's leading cultural and educational centers. It's not only an attractive place to do business, but also an attractive place to live. Governor Hochul and I know that we need to protect and build upon this so that New York can continue to thrive, so that maritime companies looking for a safe harbor continue to choose New York as their home. New York offers stability, growth potential, a highly educated professional workforce, and unparalleled global connections. All the resources that the world's leading shipping companies need to run efficient and successful operations are right here in New York. I'm pleased to report that New York government knows how to get the job done. In the past 5 years, some of the United States' most important transportation infrastructure improvements have been delivered right here in New York. The Port Authority continues to lead and has produced major projects to repair and operate the bridges in and around New York City. Upgrades to make our airports state-of-the-art continue to attract the best and brightest to our city and our state. And of course, in the year of the 20th anniversary of 9/11, we have to mention the continued work at the World Trade Center, which includes Tower 5 redevelopment, which anticipates approximately 1,325 residential units, 55,000 square feet of public amenity space, 12,000 square feet of community space, and 7,000 square feet of retail. The development will be the first residential project on the World Trade Center campus. The project is expected to generate more than 10,000 jobs, Years of work for hardworking laborers during construction, and it will also fuel $1.9 billion of economic output. All of this work furthers the goal of keeping New York the financial and shipping capital of the world. The future will also rely heavily on renewable energy. New York has aggressive renewable energy goals, including a goal to reach 9,000 megawatts of energy from offshore wind by 2035. Just last week, I announced a major milestone in making this possible at the Port of Queens near Albany, where manufacturing will take place to create components that will be shipped through the Port of New York to their eventual deployment off the coast of Long Island. This is the largest single offshore wind supply chain award in New York State history. I also announced that our next offshore wind solicitation in early 2022 will be even bigger and bolder and will target significant port infrastructure and supply chain investments to build out a very robust offshore wind supply chain right here in New York. A huge part of our energy portfolio is going to be offshore wind, and that means further improvements to our maritime infrastructure, and the maritime industry is doing its part by playing a very relevant role in this effort. New York has been the shipping and financial capital of the world for a century, and we fully intend to expand upon that success. Thank you for your time. Take care.